Good day, everybody. Today we are here, as you would have seen, the Hero Initiative launched in Georgetown a couple days ago, and we would like to have that initiative repeated in Region 1, well, two parts of Region 1 as well. And so we are here to meet with the families, as well, the families of those persons who tragically would have lost their lives on the Barima, the MV Barima, as well as those persons who would have survived, to make additional arrangements as it relates to having a legal framework set up with which you will be part of, should you agree to be part of that process, and to basically look at how we could get families situated better. As some of you have indicated that you were never contacted by any government officials. Some of you have indicated that you were never given any sort of substantial help, as well as received the bare minimum as it relates to funeral arrangements for your loved ones. And that obviously and most definitely should not be the case in an economy, in a country where we boast about being the fastest growing economy and an oil producing nation. That cannot be the way that we treat our citizens. So we have created an initiative coming out of the leader of the opposition's office that is geared to ensure, because of course in these situations, because it's a tragedy, it's not something we are prepared for. Sometimes you don't know what to do, who to turn to, where you could get help, what that help could look like. Somebody might come to you and say, I'm offering you $1 million or $2 million, and in your head you think, that's a lot of money. But in reality, based on what it is paying for, it is no money at all. And so we want to ensure that we have people who are willing to guide you. We have some lawyers who would have volunteered to work with all of you. We have Mr. Nigel Hughes. We have Roysdale Ford, Senior Counsel. We have UC Anderson. We have Damien De Silva. And Cyan Dorjan. Did I miss anybody? Sorry. Thank you very much. And of course, Mr. Christopher Ram. And we additionally have got, so far, one psychologist who can be named publicly. We have others who, because of the companies that they work with, are unable to make public appearances or have their name stated. And so that would be Dr. Telford Lane, who is also part of the grouping. Of course, we are still open. Other lawyers are coming on board. Other psychologists are indicating their interest in terms of offering services to the families who were affected and still are affected by the unfortunate tragedy that has transpired just a little bit over a month ago. And so without me, because of course it's very hot now that the lights are out, so I don't want to prolong, but I would like to open the floor for Mrs. Dawn Hastings to bring some words. We'll start with Deon. Sorry. So we'll start with Mr. LaCruz, who is going to share some words with you here today.
Good afternoon, people of Port Kaituma, Region 1. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody here loud and clear? So first of all, I want to recognize our regional council, Mr. Baldi James, Francis Sari, and Mr. Ellis James, Mr. Lorenzo, for your dedication and hard work. And, you know, when we are here, because we know that we care for the people, right? And whenever tragedy strikes, somebody must be there to look out for the people, right? So in the wake of the MV Barima tragedy, we know that there's a lot of people who lost their loved ones, and there's a lot of people who still is mourning and need answers. There are still people here who need answers. That is why Mr. Azruddin Mohamed, the leader of the opposition, and the We Invest in Nationhood Party, has launched the Hero Initiative for national strategy, right? So that is why we are here to serve you guys. And we know that the PPPC government, Dr. Irfan Ali, as I said, is going around, and I see on the news that they said that 75 million has gone to the survivors and to those people who are affected by the MV Barima tragedy. But most people that we reach out to, it's nothing like that, right? Everybody's saying that they didn't receive anything from the government. But I want you to know that the reason why we are here, because we care for you guys. And not only words, but action. If you notice, there's been in the past month at least 3 visits here from the We Invest in Nationhood, the MPs, and the leader of the opposition. Right? And I know that you guys, I know that you guys are here to support him, and he is there to support you guys. All right? So to all
or introduce the members of the head table. For those of you who may not know, my name is Odessa Primus. I'm one of the WIN MPs and the General Secretary of the party. And of course, the leader is no stranger at all, Mr. Azruddin Mohamed. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for him. And then we have Tabitha Sarabo-Halley, and she is also our chief whip, if we can put our hands together for her. Then we have Miss Natasha Singh Lewis, a veteran politician. Please put your hands together for her. And then we have Miss Dawn Hastings, the indigenous activist and politician. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for her. And of course, you would have had the honor of meeting our fireball for the region, Mr. Deon LaCruz, another MP. Please put your hands together for him as well. So the next segment of what is going to be transpiring here today, the leader, of course, is going to take us through what is happening and to give us some numbers and let us know what has been happening here on the ground. We have been hearing a number of promises coming out of the government, but obviously that is just what they are, just promises. They aren't being fulfilled. People are just throwing big numbers out there in the public. And as a Guyanese society, we will not tolerate these lies. We did have members come up when we had other meetings and say that they are prepared to stand up and they're prepared to fight for themselves and for their families. And I'm hoping that the people before me here today will not be timid, will not cower, but will stand for what is right, for what they deserve, and to ensure that their families receive some degree of justice. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the leader of the opposition, Mr. Azruddin Mohamed.
Yes, good day, my fellow brothers and sisters. Once again, my deepest sympathies and condolences to the bereaved family members and to our heroes, the survivors. God give you another chance so that you can tell the nation what you went through out there on the 18th of July. Guyana being the world's fastest growing economy, and it took 7 hours to rescue our fellow Guyanese out in the ocean. just 9 miles off of the Essequibo coast. Just 9 miles off. We have the Coast Guard, the Pomeroon, floating base Coast Guard. It's just 10 minutes away from the location. Because I know I was on the ground. And I know I can tell you about the timings and about the government, how they failed the people of this country. They failed everyone on board that vessel. But once again, rest assured you have my full support and our fellow WIN MPs' full support. We will stand with you to the end. So I'm here again in Port Kaituma to let you know what we can all do collectively so that you can get some sort of justice. Because I don't want what happened with the Madia fire. That's why I'm here to let you know exactly what happened just the other day, just a couple years ago, when 20 children, they were burned to death. And then the Attorney General, Anil Nandalal, of course he got instructions from Jagdion Irfan to go to meet with the family members, the mothers and fathers of the children. The Attorney General contacted the minister, Keoma Griffith. He wasn't a minister then, but they rewarded him with that minister post for what he did. So the Attorney General sent Keoma Griffith to Madia. Keoma Griffith met with the mothers and fathers under a benab in Madia and told them to accept $5 million. Yes, $5 million. No amount of money can bring back life. No amount of money. But I know, and we all know, that $5 million, no one should accept that. No one should accept $5 million. Just here in Guyana, just the other day, they had a survivor with another case. Nothing to do with the Barima. And that survivor got $18 million through the courts, our courts here in Guyana. So that is why I want you to know what they will come and do. They will send people to you to find out what is it you want. Do not sign any documents. If they give you money, collect. But don't sign any documents. It is too long that they are trampling on the rights of the poor people in this country. It is too long. We have lawyers. Lawyers contacted us that they are willing to work free for the survivors and the families of the deceased to ensure you get justice. We are calling on the government to give out an interim payment, a forced payment of $5 million to all the survivors and the families of the deceased. That's the first thing I think they should do, to ease you of your financial burden and the emotional distress you are going through, because it's not easy what you're going through. For the past 35 days, right, talking to families every day, it's not easy what you're going through. And I don't want this administration to feel that they can give you a little next to nothing, and you must be satisfied with that. You must know your rights. You must know what you're entitled to. It is the fault of the government, gross negligence of this administration. The longest journey, they give you the oldest boat. The longest journey, an 87-year-old boat. Now they charge the captain, the good superintendent, and the mate with murder. Can you believe that? Ejil and Indar should have been in jail. They should have been in jail. Do you agree with me? Yes. Do you agree with me? Yes. So we have here with us 13 survivors and families of 7 persons that died on the Barima. When we finish here, we're going to Mabaruma to meet with the other families. I have your contact information. I want you to know that the lawyers contacted us to work free for the families. It will be a long journey, but it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. But remember, if they come and give you money, take it, but do not sign any documents. The only way you're signing documents is if you feel that, you're handsomely compensated. But do not accept $5 million or even $10 million as a full payment, as a full compensation, right? We don't want to hear you accepting these figures. Every day we are earning 6.3 billion Guyana dollars just on oil revenue. Every single day. 6.3 billion Guyana dollars just on oil. Now look all the manganese coming out of this region. Look at the condition of the roads. Right out here. Look at the condition of the roads. The hospital in a mess. Everything is in a mess. Garbage. Yes. Look how people are living in this region. They're just taking out your resources. They should ensure that they do the roads if they want to take your resources out. They should ensure that a certain amount of money invest back in the region. So I don't want to keep you much longer. We have the information. I want you to decide what you want to do. When we come off of the live, you can decide. What the government is saying and what they're claiming, we know it's not true. It's lies, all lies, that they're in contact with survivors and families of the deceased. What contact? I just met before we came on the live with the survivors and families of the deceased. No assistance whatsoever. Absolutely no assistance given to the families. Just now, she told me that she never received a call from the government. So many persons never receive a call from the government. So once again, I want you to know that I will stand with you to the end of this. Because I would like to see you, the people of this country, you must be handsomely compensated. It's the fault of the government of Guyana, and they must do the right thing, an honorable thing, to compensate each and every one of you. Any questions from the survivors or families of the deceased? Anyone would like to say anything? Ms. Benito?
Okay, gentleman over there.
Would you like to say anything, anyone?
Look, guy put up your hand there.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gov't Amos, and I'm here to speak on behalf of my mom and my two brothers that passed away on the MV Barima. And I would like to the government to see with the people of this country to raise the boat as early as possible, so people around the region could feel comfortable or feel more happy that the loved ones, or they could have the loved ones remain to be home and lay peacefully. And I talking on behalf of everybody that lost the loved ones on the MV Barima. And on today's day like today, we haven't received anything from the government, and we are not in a position to take any money or that they have to offer us. What we need is justice, and the justice is that Ejil and Indar, they must resign. After resigning, they must have, after resigning from there, they must have a investigation carried out on them, and they must face the consequences for the life that lasts. Yes. And I would like to encourage my brothers and sisters that is out there. Don't listen to the lies that the people come around saying, and just let we hold the faith, and we will receive justice at the end, and we walk alongside with God.
Yes, sir.
I would like to thank each and every one of you who has come out to support our opposition leader and his team. And I'm so proud that he's making an effort so everyone could have justice for the family. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think your grandson died. Yes. Vishan Ramjatan, right?
Yeah. To see my speeches to Mr.
80-year-old grandson died.
All right, the crowd, listen carefully. Right? Listen carefully. Mr. Mohamed, what you do for find my grandson? He comes to spend the holiday with me. Right? He comes to spend the holiday with me. During his comes to spend the holiday now, I don't know what the steamer should do. The Stanford boat should do like what you do for me. That's his life. 2 times ago, I booked this my grandson flight. No flight, flight full all the time. Right? Now, he decided to come on his steamer. I can't blame nobody. I know who to blame. Right? But I feel so hurtful. But Mr. Mohamed, find him. Find him. Yeah. You find my grandson gone young, 8 years old. 8 years old he gone. Right? And that man was the best grandson out of his set. Yeah. And I feel hurt about it. I feel very hurt about it. But Mr. Mohamed, God will bless you. God will show you the way that you will turn the president for this country. Yeah. Yeah. All right, thank you. Good. All right, good.
Yeah, look. You want to say something?
Yes. Maybe half of my sister, I say, that she lost her 2 sons.
What's the name?
Georgina.
Georgina.
Yeah. And I was so thankful for Mr. Mohamed, whosoever listening, and heard that this man is the president of this country already. We didn't ever ask that. But when he reached out and saved 23 lives, no minister not saved 1. And they were so shameful in their face and still fighting this man down. But this man is the best. And I said that God is with you, Mr. Mohamed. God is with you. And every weapon that form against you shall not prosper. We gotta live and always say that we get one, we bury him 9 years, but we don't get it 13 years. And to know.
He's missing.
He's missing.
That's Kyle, right?
Yeah, Kyle. He may sit down in the boat. When the boat crashes, he might get his pants or something, you know. But anyway, I'm really thankful for this visit. And to know since the tragedy happened, no minister not come here to keep no meeting and hear what's going on with the people them. I hear one collect $300,000. What they could do for your 8 family? Cannot work. No. It cannot work. But people, they're so stupid. They just talk to a man out there and I tell him, Mohammed is there. I don't want to see him. I say, you got the limping all the time. Got to be limping, you know why? Because he is foolish. And we don't check from that. We checking from people who need to unite. Yeah. Guyana is a country where we need to unite. And I free all over this country. I deal with PNC, I deal with APNU. I was a captain and I was all over. And I didn't get no benefit until now. Until now, 2004, we got we land there, and we have to know we never get receipt for the land. If they want to come and take it away, then take it away. And look, so we got big house and big farm on it. We don't get people for it. Yeah. And there's something that they're supposed to look into. When you go to them, they tell you, must come back tomorrow, you only got to forget this, you got to go this. And that's 2004. So now we don't got proper paper for we learn. But we got things planted, big coconut tree and some. So if they want, they could come and bulldoze at any time. Mr. Mohamed, I'm begging you, like a beggar on the road. See what you could do for us. 1 mile, right? We want you to look into this land for us. And if you could do that, we could appreciate your helpful hand. And what you do for my sister and what you do it, my brother go against you because he's a PPP. And we see there, and the church people, all the church people, them like a jail. Going against you because Muhammad is there. But what you gotta do? You gotta do who helping you, not who helping you. People are open eye, right? Open your eye. You see election when you come and go and watch face and collect and this, no. Vote Muhammad. Leroy Bunbury, Leroy Low is Muhammad, and I thank you for your.
Anyone else?
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I just come to share this apart with my family and everyone then. Like yesterday, as the young guy was talking just now, people, the government people was calling and then turn and tell me, no, tomorrow, no, I go see what I go do. Because I turn and tell them that I got children going to school and need some help for the school. But so, no, I go see what I go do. I go see. But so I tell them that how if when I'm going to come, when they're going to visit me, then say next week, the other week, and they never show up to now. They ask me if I get hampers from the government. I turn and tell them no. And as I could see that the hampers, the hampers that they give me is like 2 plastic bags. Then turn and tell me that no, is this the hampers what they got to give wing good. So I smile. I say, okay, no problem. I know my God is great and He will help us, give you strength, and He provide for us then. But thank God, Mr. Mohammed, he just call and just like give we advice, like, like talk to we. And we just feel comfortable then because we never hear nobody calling and say that, no, they're going to visit we, then come and visit we. Every time visit. And we didn't see nobody come and visit. And up to now, we never received nothing from the government. The day when was the MV Barima was the when was the day when was past the day then? Then give my son 30,000, my daughter 30,000. But so like 60,000. From there, I was
2 survivors, and they
yes,
were. Yes.
And me was in the hospital, and I never received nothing, not even a $20.
Wow.
And my husband, no, everybody know, because I share it to them.
And I'm sure that you and your family lost so many things on that vessel.
Yes, we lost many things. And
person said they lost all their clothing. And their clothing
everything.
means so much to them.
My daughter had she laptop, but she father buy 100 and something. 180,000 he paid for the laptop, and it was a new brand laptop. Everything, clothes, everything like what we was to bring and sell, everything gone, everything lost. But so up to now, I'm here nothing. Say we could get help. We could see what we could do, like, to make a portion life again then. No? Nothing.
So you call, who you call? Who you made contact with?
We make. Somebody called you? Yes, them call me, but them ask me how me breathing, how me feeling, how. Because how me feeling, I'm feeling good, thank God I'm feeling good, but every time I calling, I'm feeling like just fed up already because like it's just like I struggle with high pressure, but so I don't like feel stressed on myself like that. So yes, and it's stressing out enough like through them things.
If you had to put a price, if you had to put a price to all the things that you lost on that vessel, between you and your daughter and your husband and your son, like how much money worth in items?
Well, my husband, he's right there. He know the price, and because me is most like look after the children, and he knows why is it like, you know. But I don't know much about that part. But it's
No problem.
I can't explain it too much because it's a pressure case. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mohamed.
You're welcome.
And happy to see you again next time.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Everybody all right? Yeah, okay. I like though, because that's where we born and grow in this country. So, we like though. I will stand for this Mr. Mohamed is be president now next coming.
Yes.
Give me it. A man y'all stand with me together today. I will share y'all this story. I would need them foot and prayer, cry to God, and show those people what they do to me. Georgetown. I pray that it's be hard. But Lord, everybody know me. But I go to best of my enough time. If God will help me, I know me hard. God is with me. I will show everybody. They say, Lawrence Pan High Street. I'm going to tell you, but for truth in this me life, I don't give me that tonight. I never be Father God. Everybody know me in Georgetown. Anywhere I go, the only man is me. I'm going to tell the truth. I never run drugs. The man came me food with, I shot away and I call him, man, pick it up police from Supernam. I know it did me hard. Any police I go down to, all this police station, me get no justice. I get me here. I find myself for my family. I work hard, people rob me, me working good, people rob me, enough money to let me work hard. I don't know me get nothing. All me got is what me got here. I love my family, this is my family here. I love my family so much. I work hard for my family. That is me. Mr. Mohamed,
Yeah.
I like you. You will be president next. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right then. One thing I want to show you now again, right? Me crying. From where the people dig the place there, we place there, punish it with the children and the family. I want to show you what's going on. There's me. Just see me.
That's okay.
The right thing.
Yeah, that's okay, sir.
All right then, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. So we're gonna end the live so we can all have a personal chat one-on-one. Right? We will be visiting Barima when we leave here. So I just want to assure you that you have our full support. And I don't want no one coerce you into signing any documents. This is a rich country, but the people are poor. Rich country, but the people poor. So many resources. Every day, 920,000 barrels of oil pumping. And no relief for the families of the deceased, of the missing, and the survivors. No relief whatsoever. So once again, I'm calling on the government to give the survivors and the families of the deceased and the families of the missing an interim payment of $5 million each to ease you of some of the financial burden. That's just a first payment, first start. Thank you.